I'm out here with Randy Glick and Rebecca Armstrong, and Randy, great introduction of Charles. I didn't think you were going to get through that whole list of accomplishments, but you did it. It's nice to have Charles here today.
Well, we had this great big list, and Charles said pick a couple out, but I read the whole thing. So he's one of the most decorated players in the NFL history, so it's fun to have him as a friend, and great to get out here on this great day with the kids.
In this camp, obviously a dream of your father's, and loved being out here, and certainly would have loved a day like today.
Oh, he'd be smiling all day here. What a great day out here, and it's always fun just to see kids out here having fun. So
it's nice, and some of the dads out here are acting like kids too when they see some of the celebrity football players.
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, this is great. You don't get to see people like this, especially right here in your own hometown.
Yeah, it's very cool. And Rebecca, I know you put a lot of work into this camp. When you end up with a beautiful day like today, kids smiling, it's got to make you feel good.
Yeah, it feels all worth it in the end, and just really happy that we can keep doing this in Al's honor. This was one of his highlights in the year, and so it's really special to think that we can just keep doing it and impacting kids, and yeah, kind of what Charles said, like he cared about them.
That's awesome. What it's all about?
Yep.
Absolutely. Talk a little bit about what the kids get to do today.
Well, we bring in a top-notch coach out of Brighton. We've got area high school coaches. We've got University of Michigan players. They're going to get some really good instruction. It's very well organized. There are offensive drills, defensive drills. They'll have a longest pass competition, fastest man competition. He really tries to make it fun, but it's also real, good camp, good quality camp.
Yeah, it's a special day, third annual Al Glick Youth Football Camp. It was dear to his heart. Obviously, the late, great Al Glick passed away this year, and this is something that we want to put extra effort in this year to respect his memory, make sure we serve the community properly. Yeah.
And this is a heck of a camp. Things are done right. Things are done quick. Talk about the experience the campers get for $15.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing experience. Not only breakfast and shirts and all kinds of things, but you have Charles Woodson, Hall of Famer, speaking here. You have University of Michigan football players out here instructing, and coaches, youth and high school from across the state of Michigan. So, Jackson is now the center right now of football today in Michigan.
Now you're used to this because you're running the camps, but you see a lot of the parents kind of looking on in awe. Is that fun to see for you?
Yeah, it is. Anytime you can influence somebody in the game of football and utilize that tool for an equation for success in life, it's great, especially for young men. In my opinion, the greatest game to teach the tools of life, and watching their expressions as Charles Woodson walks up and seeing the Michigan players and seeing the setup, it is pretty awesome.
Do you remember what it was about the sport that influenced you? Because you were one of these campers at a camp one day, and now that's your career. Do you remember what it was about the sport?
Yeah, I mean, I started when I was 9. I remember it being tremendously tough, but the camaraderie between teammates, that fraternity of football, and just how it brought your confidence and built your strength as a young man, and that's why I fell in love with the game so young and still doing what I'm doing today.
Can you still play it a little bit?
No, a couple knee surgeries. I'm 41. I'm washed up, but I can get out here and run a camp pretty good.
Cool. Thanks. You're doing a great job, and appreciate all your work.
Yeah, thank you.
It's always a pleasure to be here for the Al Glick camp, and it's really more about Al Glick, and for his motto of whatever it takes. That's kind of our motto that we adopted this year for Jackson High football.
And Al's generosity and gifts to the community keep going. And as we see this beautiful facility, it's staggering when you go inside of it. Just talk about the football program and really the athletic program at Jackson Public Schools having this new facility.
It is life-changing for our athletes here at Jackson High School. When I say athletes, all athletes, male, female. Football program obviously is going, it gets a big, shout out in that. But for our student athletes here, we firmly believe this is the best place to be in Jackson. I mean, for all students, for all athletes, it is where community comes together, and we are going to do whatever it takes, to give our student athletes the best experience they can have here at Jackson High School. Scott Farley laid the foundation. It was laid from Ben Pack, Jack Fairley, and then Scott Farley laid it, and then hopefully I can maintain it for a couple, for however long it needs to, and then turn over to the new guy. It's a great place to be right now.
Awesome, Corey. Thanks for all the good work, and get back to that fun day.
We sure will. Go Vikings.